Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Branke, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the battery in a Volkswagen Beetle. Thanks for joining me. So I did have a few comments about how I change out this battery, how I do it incorrectly. So this video I am going to show you the correct way to remove and reinstall or replace a battery on a Volkswagen Beetle. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so in the past, when I've taken these batteries out, I've actually done it incorrectly. I've removed the cables, and then I would tilt the battery up and then lift it out at an angle. And actually that's not only the incorrect way to do it, but it's actually not safe. If there's any type of damage or cracks or leaks, it does have the potential to leak battery acid out of the battery, causing a really unsafe situation. So the correct way to remove the battery, you can either start by removing these hoses here, and then you can slide it over, keeping it level when you remove it. Or you can remove the air box, and then again, when you take these cables off, you can kind of turn it and lift it out without tilting it up on its side like I used to do. Alright, I'll take this one off. Okay. Alright, so with that hose off, you should have plenty of room to actually slide this over. Now down in here, there's a 10mm hold down. Now, some of these cars, they do have a plastic battery box that holds your fuse box down, and all these cables are supposed to be routed into it. This car, for some reason, does not have that plastic box, but that's okay. It does have that hold down, and this just sits on here. So we've got a ground that I have to disconnect, and then the positive, that should be a 10mm in there. Alright, so loosen that up and disconnect the ground. And then the positive, again, that's 10mm. Now disconnect that. Alright, I think I said that was a 10. That's actually a 13 down there for the hold down. Let's go ahead and Alright, so I pulled the bolt out, and then there's the little hold down bracket. So I got that out of there. This will just slide to the side and lift out. Alright, so putting in a new battery, and it is important to have this open so there's more space to get in here so you don't have to tilt the battery as much. Right. Alright, and then with the battery in, I'm going to put the hold down in. And then with the hold down, I will put the bolt back in there. I think this is a 10. Hope it's a 13. Yep, it's a 13. Well, I don't know if you can see down there. I know I'm struggling to see down here. Nope.
Do you want me to do it?
You can get your hand in there, that's the thing. There's not much
My hands
room.
are any smaller than yours.
Right. Can I slide this back? God. All right. So go ahead and get the positive crank down on there. And then I'll put the ground on here.
Is that something coming to life in the car?
Yeah. I'll show you in a minute. All right. And that's all we need to do. And then I got this hose that I need to attach here. I'll just have to get that clamp slipped on a little tighter
And then this gets put on here, and there's one on the bottom side too that I have to connect. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's right there. And I just have to connect that to here. And like I said, I use a pliers to kind of pinch this together so I can get this all nice and snug. And that's it, then we're done.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and I'll see you next time.